Welcome back, everybody, and welcome to a race night video. It has been a minute since we've been here at the track. We are at Seekonk Speedway in Massachusetts, and tonight is a big event as the Monaco Modifieds are actually here with us tonight. My son will be racing tonight, so that is why we are here. I am going to bring you bits and pieces of some of what goes on behind the scenes and out on the track. We're also here with the number 13 of Rowdy Burns. Rowdy is a Legend champion. Legends is a type of specific race car. He has actually recently been invited to the Kyle Busch Invitational down at Bowman Gray. So watch his race page, JPB, on Facebook, and the Rough and Rowdy podcast over on YouTube. Him and his uncle do a weekly thing on Wednesdays at, I believe, 7 o'clock. But for now, we're gonna hang out in the pits, get ready for some racing. Tune in. So these are the Monaco Modifieds that are taking over Seekonk Speedway tonight. They will be having a long distance race here. This is kind of a tricky track for Modifieds. It's a third of a mile on the outside, quarter of a mile on the inside. That makes for some interesting racing for cars such as these that are so super fast, because it's usually pretty quick when they start lapping the field, and things can either get really, really exciting or really boring really quick. So we'll see what happens tonight. I'm sure people who have never been to the races or don't frequent often or don't come in the pits maybe don't really know what goes on behind the scenes. But not even behind the scenes of race day, but leading up to, or how much money actually goes into this sport. The car that my son has back here is well over $30,000. Well over. But just to get to the track today, we're looking at probably like another $700+. So tires for race cars cost anywhere from $115 to $200 per tire. His are around $135 to $150. Needs a set of tires to run for the night, so you can do the math on that. He just went and got racing fuel because they're not just using gasoline. That was about $100 for 5 gallons of fuel. Then we got the crew, so he paid for some of the crew to get in. We bought food. I made sandwiches. We've got Gatorade, soda, chips, cookies, like things to keep everybody going. Water, Gatorade, that's an absolute must. Just to get in the track per person today back here was $55. I think it's $40 out in the stands. So this is not an inexpensive sport. It is not for the faint of heart. Okay, let's give it a turn around and see what everybody's up to. We got meeting of the minds. Here's the driver. This is my son here. Talking to some of the crew, just letting everybody know kind of what their responsibilities are going to be for the day. And then over here, this car, this is actually my niece's boyfriend. So this is Rowdy, and my brother will be helping out on the car today. This is my brother here. This is Rowdy's uncle over here who actually owns the car. So this is a real family-oriented sport. Most of the families that you will, the crews that you'll find here are all families of some sort. Modifieds are just starting to warm up a little bit. I think they're going to take the track for some practice laps in just a little bit. Cars are still coming in and unloading. It's just after, it's about 3:30 now. Practice for everybody here is going to start at about 4. Everybody's just getting everything unloaded, getting everything situated, getting their tires and everything all ready to go. A lot of work goes into everything back here before you guys even see them for the first time at 6 o'clock. right, we're getting ready for the first race. I'm here with Sky, and we've got her boyfriend and my son side by side for this heat coming out right now. I know Mike told Jacob get in front of him and open up the way for him. Yeah. All right, let's see.
On the soil, number 30, He's running for Ireland, is the riding one. Jacob field is set.
Coming in from the first heat and realizing that we have a tie rod issue. And then my beautiful niece over here getting tire temps with her dad.
Webster, Mass, driving the Davenport Yard Club machine. Tom Murray at the number 75.
Starting 14th on the grid in the 12-seat team from Brooklyn, Connecticut, the NLZ Fabrication and Review.
It's 21 rounds on the field. We are set to go. I want to send a happy birthday out to
recap on race night. Congratulations to Rowdy for taking home yet another victory. Good job, buddy.